guys? Swole Nutrition, welcome back. So we're gonna run through a back workout. Today is about back thickness. So it's gonna be a lot of rows and not too much lats. So the first exercise that we're gonna start with is the cable rope push down. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna hold the rope at the end, and you wanna make sure that this motion, when you're pulling, it puts all the pressure right here. So whenever I usually do this pull, I'm fully extended out like this, and I'm making sure my hands go above my head. Whenever you're doing this pull, you want to make sure you're not pulling with your tricep. So you don't want to be doing this motion. You want to make sure this motion is locked, this elbow, and you're just pulling down like this. Here to here, here to here. When this motion is done right, you feel all the tension in your lat. Like, this is probably my favorite exercise when it comes to lats. Also, one quick tip about this exercise is you want to make sure you're like leaning forward and on your toes to put all the pressure right here. All right, we're about to get to the meat and potatoes of a back routine when it comes to mid-back. Really, you should be doing it on every back day. It's rack pulls. So with rack pulls, it's pretty much half the deadlift where it's just your back. So we brought our protection. We're about to strap in. So when it comes to the rack pull, you want to go right underneath your knee. You want to keep your back straight. And at the top of your lift, you want to pinch your shoulder blades together. So it ends up being a full back exercise from your lower, mid-back to your lats. So that's why it's the most essential, and you'll probably spend the most time here because it's so consuming when it comes to like energy. You can take a minute, minute 30, even a 2-minute break because you can really load the weight on. So there's one more important tip when it comes to the rack pull is making sure your back isn't hunched over when you start your lift. You always want to stick your chest out. So it's here, boom, like this, instead of having your shoulders rolled over like this and go like that. Trust yourself and listen to your body when it comes to working out. Now it's all gas time. I guess everything's a little bit different when the camera's on. It was a little too easy. So we're going up to 5 plates. So this ain't gonna be easy, but we gonna get it. All right guys, so the next exercise is we're gonna be doing bent over, overhand rows. And I guess this is a good time to talk about my VersaGrips. I'm not sponsored by them, but when it comes to pulling, this is literally the best device I've ever purchased in my life, because what it does is it takes the pressure off your forearm when you pull, and it puts it on your wrist like this. So it goes underneath like that, and you hook it over like that, and you start to pull. So what we're gonna do is the main focus is you pulling your elbows behind you and pinching your shoulder blades together at the top of your lift. You know, people in the fitness world and in bodybuilding, really, when you go to a gym and you find like everyone kind of knows each other and you become part of something. So it's about you reaching a fitness goal, but it's also like a community feeling, like you're a part of something, you know? If you find that good home gym, or, you know, if you find a good circle of people to push you, if you're with a pack of lions, you're gonna be a lion. If you're in a pack of hyenas, you're gonna be a fucking joke. So we just ran through two of the more classic exercises. I'm talking about like 60s, 70s. People just spent 2 or 3 hours just on these last two lifts. This is the third. This is the T-bar row. There are some bodybuilders, old school bodybuilders, all they did was lat pull down, T-bar row, and rack pull, and bent over rows, literally, for 2 or 3 hours. So it is an essential back exercise. It hits all parts. What I like to do is I like to make sure that I'm squeezing at the top of my lift, making sure everything is being used, and it's really more about a feeling. You want to keep your back arched and straight, and elbows out. Sometimes you gotta say a little prayer. We're not at that point yet. We gonna put this bar to work. We gonna test it. All right. For 90% of the people in this gym and all gyms, the hardest set is them racking their fucking weights. So this is how a professional does it. When they finish, they rack their shit. We're gonna finish up our workout with the machine row. Whenever you're rowing, you wanna make sure that elbow's tucked in and you're squeezing all the way through. You can do single hand, you can do double. There's no wrong way. It's all about feeling and contraction. So this next set, I'm gonna do a different variation. I'm gonna do standing pulls just to show the versatility of this row machine. So we're gonna pull the seat down so we can get a good standing grip. You're gonna rest your midsection here and pull like this. You can put your other hand down right here for leverage. Remember, at any lift, there's things that you can change to make it easier and to make it harder. So controlling the tempo as you go up makes it harder. Adding a pause at the top of your lift makes it harder. Going slow on the way down and pulling as fast as you can. There's so many different variations that you could do in the same exercise. So try to utilize all of them. Don't just do it for bench. Don't just do it for squat. Do it with all your lifts. Think about the tempo. Think about all the variations that you could do when it comes to all your exercises, all your movements. So guys, we concluded the back thickness workout. If you have any comments or any questions, hit me below. Follow me on Instagram, Jack_swole. And y'all know it's all gas, no fucking brakes. I'm out.